What's up, family? Another beautiful day here, loving it, giving thanks and praise to your Creator, whoever you might conceive Him or her to be. Today was just always another beautiful day. Have my granddaughter for the holiday. She and her friends. They hang out. The parents said, "Can we keep you? You keep my kid for a couple of hours?" I said, "No, leave her." So that my granddaughter, a little friend to play with. Actually, I love these kids, man. This kid is so sweet. I had a beautiful day with these kids, man. We play on the floor, had some tea and some crumpets, had some pretend pizza. You know how kids are. Kids lovely, man. Kids love it. Kids love it. Love every minute of it. Whenever she come home, I switch my cell phone off. Don't do nothing, just hang with her. Anyway, whole different topic. Anyway, the last video I guess post there about we choosing our parents before we came here, and that we all have free will to do what we do before we came here, but we came here and our memory get wiped clean when we came here, so we don't really remember who we are. But we come well, this guy is going to say he come to remember. He come to remember. I think he said remember. Anyway, but no, he said to learn, right? But I don't think you come to learn. I can't. I think my take on that is that I think you come to remember who you are and then move forward, so that when you leave here, you can take whatever you learn here to another reality and teach those people. But the clip that he said here, it comes from what I said before, that we always choose our parents before we come here. We choose our friends, our associates, or our wives, or husbands before we came here. We choose those people. But when we came here in this physical realm, or maybe get wiped clean so we forget exactly who we are, only to remember, not to learn, because we already know who we are. It's just that we forget who we are, but we have to remember who we are. It may sound kind of contradiction, but you understand what I'm saying? So when we remember who we are, we're doing what I'm doing, researching, and knowing that you're part of the Creator, having a physical experience, knowing that you don't die, you're a multi-dimensional being. That's how you move forward. And if I said before, Lord, this that we're into is not for a lot of people because it's not their time yet to move forward. So they will have to come back and do it all over again, which is good. Which is good because you get experience. You know what I mean? But this clip here, break it down for you to tell you exactly what I was saying. Confirmation that what I was saying makes sense and that it was true. Anyway, folks, here we go.
Powerful galactic beings, welcome back to another video. While we are in the spiritual world, we choose our body and family with the guidance of spiritual guides and other wise beings. It is often part of the broader lessons, karma, and mission in life so that our soul.
I do not own the copyright to this video. This video is for educational purposes only. I do not own the copyright to the video.
Will grow and acquire new knowledge. Before we were born, our family souls asked us, "What would you like to learn in this life?" We are born as part of the vast system of nature. In nature are laws that provide the template for our relationships with each other. They are interdependence, balance, harmony, altruism, interconnection, and above all, unity. The plan for our lives is laid out here. We are experiencing a world filled with chaos, danger, and enormous ego. This is because we are out of alignment with these laws. All religions claim to have the answer, and they are correct. Now, we just need to practice what they preach. As you are an eternal living consciousness that incarnates in this physical world through your free will, you make a foundation plan about your upcoming birth in agreement with Source through the appropriate divine beings. In this video, you will get to know the 7 most important things you agreed to before you were born. To begin with, life is not accidental. All you have to do is to look around you and you cannot fail to notice that this world was created based on a divine plan. Only an intelligent mind could have possibly created this perfection in the universe. It is said that first was the Word. Everything materializes after it has first been conceived through the energy of thought, and then the spoken word infuses more power into it. So, the physical manifestation of our birth and the path we are following was the expression of that we have agreed upon to bring forth. There are 7 main requirements of this individual divine plan. Number 1. Life purpose. 1 is our purpose for this birth. One of the main intents of every soul is to expand, to grow, to be more, to experience more, to become more. In that sense, the soul's journey from the beginning of time is to learn. So, the life purpose becomes the lessons that we choose to learn based on where our soul is at that particular moment. There is one major lesson in particular that comes as a powerful imprint in our energy field and affects many aspects of our life. So, the main life purpose is something that we agreed upon before taking birth. Number 2. Life mission. The second thing that we have also agreed upon before taking birth is our life mission. Based on our unique qualities, talents, skills, wisdom, experience, knowledge we have accumulated through our soul's journey, we decide what our part would be in contributing to the development and expansion not only of our soul but to those living beings around us and the world as a whole. This is also imprinted in our energy field and drives us to accomplish our task of making this world a better place. Our life mission is what we have come in this life to give. Number 3. Sacred contract and agreements. The third thing we have agreed upon is with whom we are mainly going to be interacting with whilst in this birth and the roles we will be playing with each other. These are our sacred contracts. Watch my video about sacred contracts. We agree upon who is going to be our mother and father, our extended family, our friends, our partners, our children, etc. With every soul we interact on a deep level, we have big or small karmic connection that needs to be balanced, or these other souls have agreed to help us fulfill our life purpose and life mission. Your life mission and your sacred contracts. Being unaware of them or not being able to fulfill either of them hinders the person from clearly seeing and following its path in a balanced and fulfilling way, and can lead to confusion, lack of direction, dissatisfaction, and unhappiness. This information, however, exists within your energy field, your Akashic records, and so can be retrieved if you are still seeking a greater understanding about these three aspects of your divine plan. An Akashic records reading, if the reader is experienced in retrieving such information, can help you gain insight, clarity, and direction on these aspects. If something like this would be of interest to you and you think it will indeed benefit you to lead a better life, which I believe it will, it would be my honor to assist you find the answers you seek. Watch our upcoming video to find more about your life purpose, life mission, and sacred contracts. Number 4. You agreed to forget why you came into this world. You did this so you can find your way back to a spiritual awakening and remember who you are, a spiritual being having a physical experience. You will do this through life lessons that you put down for yourself so that you may experience spiritual growth and use the wisdom from these experiences to hopefully help others. Earth is a tough boot camp. Number 5. You agreed to choose your parents. As well as this, you chose your birth name, because like your birth date, it carries a certain vibration with gifts and challenges. Your parents were chosen by you for the lessons they would teach you. Sometimes, parents can be chosen by us to teach us how not to be. It is a selfless gift by them in spirit. If this pushes a few buttons for some of you watching this, then ask why. Have you been triggered because it may hold some truth? Number 6. You agreed to forget the understanding of the truth about the meaning of life, so that you can rediscover this during your lifetime by the experiences you attract and the lessons you put down for yourself. All experiences are lessons. There is always a silver lining. Sometimes we don't see it until we are much further down the track and we look back. Whatever you believe to be true is reflected back to you through your reality. You have the free will to choose how you respond. Therein lies the true gift. When we take a step back and view our experiences and relationships through these eyes, we can perhaps begin to look at our experiences through different eyes. We can choose to learn from our experiences and move forward, to look at the gifts they have brought us. We can choose to learn the lessons and move forward onto the next lesson. If we don't, the universe has a way of repeating the lesson for us until we get it, because we asked for the lesson. All adversities have a hidden gift. When you look at your life and the challenges you have faced, ask yourself this: what positive character traits did I gain from those challenging times? If you chose to take on the positive, it is also a free will. Through past life regression, it is possible to connect to the subconscious mind to discover these lessons, your life's purpose, and to gain clarity around the challenges you may be facing in your life right now. For some, it can be an extremely enlightening experience, giving clarity and insight. Number 7. You agreed to bring love into this world. Before you were born, you were in a place surrounded by total and complete love. Love radiated through you, and you radiated love in return. When you asked to be born, your birth came with a contingency. Your success on earth would be measured by how much love you gave to everything and everyone around you. As a spiritual being, this agreement was as natural as breathing because love was an inseparable part of you. But, because life on earth is full of complexities, from difficult jobs and relationships to hardships and challenges, sometimes coming from a place of love doesn't feel natural or easy. However, it's still our responsibility as humans and as spiritual beings to approach life with love and to bring more love into the world. This is the number 7 agreement we all made before we were born, and by honoring it we honor each other, ourselves, and the entire world. Close your eyes and allow your soul to remember how it felt to be surrounded by total and complete love. Then ask yourself, how can I bring more of this feeling into the world? This Earth School consists of many levels of learning for the young souls to older, more advanced souls, so what might be planned before a lifetime is entirely individual for each soul. The general curriculum setup is similar to the Third Dimension School setup, where basics courses and topics are mandatory for all students in the lower classes, but in the upper classes one gets to choose what they want to learn based on their individual interests of growth. Our karmic lessons are woven into our studies throughout all of our schoolings. Various courses are required of us to fulfill before we can graduate. These course requirements allow us to develop our knowledge beyond the subjects that interest us. The Earth School experience is known to be one of the toughest experiences in the universe. The courses for beings here are raw and extreme. Some of the basics to learn here are learning to be gender fluid by being able to live as a male in one lifetime and the next lifetime as a female without gender confusion. Exploring each gender gives us an appreciation of the polar opposite of us as well as a deeper understanding of relationships. Learning to deal with and balance the full human scale of emotions is another primary lesson we all need to learn. Also, a major study that this school is popular for is its teachings on racism and addictions. When one takes on a lesson, it usually takes place over many lifetimes, and we experience the lesson from both sides, like being rich and being poor, being a leader and being a follower, being healthy and being sick, and so on. If you look out at humanity, you will see the vastness of lessons and experiences available for souls to have before we are advanced enough to be able to graduate from this school and to leave and enter another school somewhere in the universe. Be kind and generous, do good deeds, and create good karma. Raise your soul's vibration through meditation or spiritual practice. Take good care of your body to avoid carrying any illnesses into future lives. Do the best with the body you have, even if you are sick or disabled, as you can learn about self-healing, and it is a valuable skill in any incarnation, where you can heal others in future lives. Create friendships and partnerships and positive loving relationships. You can take your relationships into future lives. Try to heal all the wounds and resentments in this life, not to drag them into future lives. Learn to rebound from life setbacks. This is a very valuable life skill. Learn to work with energy and manifestation. This is everybody's life lesson on earth. You will take this knowledge into future lives. Learn and practice as many practical and creative skills as you can carry over past lives' skills into current or future lives. Travel, so you are familiar with many cultures and countries. It will help you in planning future lives. Meet many people from all over the world, different ages and social groups. Again, it will help you to plan future lives and just better understand the human race. You might have to explain things about Earth and humanity in future lives on other planets. Explore your past lives through meditation or hypnosis, so you can figure out your positive and negative patterns, your strengths and weaknesses, lessons you are learning, and skills and creative inspirations you have.
So, like I said, folks, I do not own the right to this video. The copyright to this video is for educational purposes only. But like I was telling you guys, we guess here for the experience. And we are multi-dimensional beings. We don't die. We live on and on and on. There's no death to us. So don't fear death. You might fear living because I have a lot of selfish and greedy and ungrateful people around you. So you might mostly fear life, not death, because we do not die. There's no end to our existence. But the key to it is love. The key to all this is love. Try to love as much as possible. Like I said, do a good deed every day. That's what I try to do every day. Do a good deed and try to help those who is less fortunate than yourself. And once you do your good deeds, you can carry that on to your other life and teach other beings how to live. Who knows? You see, but you must first understand that in order for me to come to the physical life of physical earth, we have to be a God. We are, but not really a God. We have to be really part of the Creator to become here to experience it, because a lot of beings, as far as we understand, are line up. The beings that line up and waiting for some person to jump in another body to experience what we're experiencing here. To make it a little more clear, to say that Earth is like the Las Vegas of the universe. Every being want to come here to experience what it is to be physical and to talk, to touch, to eat. You remember the Matrix, where the guy said, I forget the guy's name, for the guy named Matrix, when he eating the steak, he said, no, the steak is not real, but it tastes good. Just goes to kill us, you get to experience. So once you come here and you experience what it is, and you remember who you are to get back where you came from, is a beautiful thing. Until then, folks, I love you guys. Share, comment, thumbs up. I love you guys now. Peace out. One love.